Hello, my name is Lavinia. I have over 20 years experience helping organizations gain clarity and control over their financial information. In today's video, we're going to be doing another demonstration, getting one step closer to accurate data collection. So let's get started on today's topic. Okay, so let's see what's next on our month end close agenda. Today, we're going to be looking at posting the prepaid expense adjustment. And we're also going to reconcile that account. And I'm going to demonstrate what it means to reconcile, or what it looks like to reconcile a balance sheet account. So let's take a look. Because I'm doing a nonprofit sample, this statement is called Statement of Financial Position, but in a normal corporate setting, this would be known as a balance sheet. And we've decided that we want to take a look at the prepaid expense account. Notice the balance. We want to reconcile this balance to our schedule and make sure that we have supporting documentation. But let's go ahead and look at this account. When we open up the account more, we see where we've entered the bill, and then we did our first prepaid expense adjustment. Let me look at this prepaid expense adjustment, because when I entered it, I don't think that I had my allocation set up. And as you can see, I did not. So I have the whole expense going just into insurance expense, and I need to allocate this by department. So let's take a look at our schedule. First thing that I want to do is I want to match to that bill that we had, that $35,500. Let's go back. And I just want to make sure that I have supporting documentation for that line. This is a little bit of a quick reconciliation process. So that $35,500 represented by a traveler's invoice, and here goes the invoice number. And I just want to make sure that I have supporting documentation within my schedule. So I do. Next thing is, we know that our monthly expense is $2,958.33. And if we go back to QuickBooks, $2,958.33, we did a correct deduction or expensing of our prepaids. So in order to reconcile this account and make sure everything is categorized correctly, we just need to do a correction to allocate this expense by department. Look at our schedule. This is what the journal entry should look like, with our expenses being allocated like this. So let's go ahead and enter our adjustment. Just to give a little bit of explanation, when you have an insurance expense, you just want to make sure to detail the rules as to how you allocated the expense by staff, warehouse, that's by square footage, and then your allocation basis, which just has the rules that you used to make each expense. So let's go ahead and enter our journal entry. I want to do this. Okay. So notice here, I have the prepaid expense, or the insurance expense, in one line. So what we want to do is we want to take it out of 5,400 with a credit, and then we want to allocate it by its different departments. So this department, 5401 is the residential. So let's move over a little bit. Residential, 61346. $5402 is vocational. 68546 for vocational. $5403 is going to be the daycare. 70513. And then finally, our administrative is going to be 95428. And then we got two 95833. That is what our total journal entry should be. Again, we would attach this schedule to our journal entry since it has all of our calculations. And then we click save. And then when we go back to our original, we just make sure that we've got 32,541.67. And then on our schedule, our October ending balance should be 32,541.67. So we reconcile. And good job. That's how you reconcile and make adjustments to an account.
If you learned anything from today's demonstration, go ahead and like the video. Click subscribe and the notification bell so you'll be informed of my next video where there'll be another topic helping you get closer and closer to accurate financial data collection and good decision making with solid financial statements. If you'd like to connect, look in the description box and join me on my Upwork page. Schedule a free consultation and I can get started immediately. See you in the next video.